Hey, folks, Phoenix Business Exchange starts another day, and it is the East End edition day today. Welcome. And if you're looking from the inside out, or from the outside in, I should say, navel gazing, it's a terrible thing. Come on in to pbex.ca. That's pbex.ca. And come on and visit us, and I'll show you the links how to get a hold of us. And it promises to be another warm, sunny day. I'm going to share a screen with you, and it's going to be of the website. And there you go. Member of the week is Rael Ganante. He has the web indexer, and you want to know more about it? Click here or click his e-card, and you can get all kinds of details. Monday morning, Bell's Corners edition. Very important session there. If you want to come into that one, click here. But equally as important, if not even more, because it's Wednesday and it's today, here is the Zoom session here, 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, all the time for all three sessions. Because on Thursday, another equally important group is the Thursday group, the South End group. Come on in and visit us. And if you're inviting somebody and you go, hey, listen, try it out, just have them come here and hit these buttons. Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m., August 7th, we're starting a midday group and ramping up. So everybody's welcome to come in and give it a whirl. And then we have the after hours group, August 5th. That's next Tuesday. Oh, no, maybe more than next Tuesday. Well, yeah, it's next Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. The end of the month is tomorrow. Whoa, Thursday. August. We're halfway through the month. That's a reminder. Send your stats to Tony for any transactions conducted. And if you haven't declared any BAMs or referrals, also let Tony know. Just a text message. East Trade Winds every Tuesday. We have informative guests, speakers. Everybody's welcome. There's no cost to attend this. It's on Zoom, and people across Canada and a few from the US and some from overseas. Facebook Live Meditation with Tony at 1:30 p.m. Get Zen, be chill. And if you're not chill enough, on July 30th, hey, that's today at 7 p.m., Tony can give you a sound bath. And it's not wet. You'll be nice and dry, but you'll be vibrated and just in accordance. Phoenix Charity Golf Tournament is on September 4th, and that is 2:30 p.m. $88 gets you a cart, and you get to go around with three other members in that group, and it's best ball. Penny got dancing and moving, and it's medicine, and it's NIA classes. So if you have a sedentary job, or you're not like Sam, he puts brakes on, so he's not so sedentary. He gets the squats in all the time. However, that said, if you need to get that movement going and just get your body limbered up, that's Penny Lee's got that on the go. Well, look, Penny Lee's back with the potluck on Friday, on August 8th at 6:30. So Penny Lee does some of those classes online and in person. The potluck is definitely in person. You can't share food across the internet per se. River Lounge, that's the Thursday group on August 28th. That's in person at 7:30 a.m. You hear somebody talking today and go, hey, I want to know more about that person. Here's the QR directory for all members. What's a QR code? Well, if you look over my shoulder, you see it. It's a easy way to connect with anybody that's in part of the network. It's part of the added bonus of being a member of Phoenix. You get a business card, and all the links are there. So if you like to get in contact by email, phone, text, whatever, you can pipe it in there, and you can also put in your profile and put in a profile video into that space. To apply for membership, just hit the apply button today. So the e-card effectiveness, 2,800 people have used that card, used those links from all of us collectively since January 1. That means someone goes, hey, I want to know more about that person. And we track that count. BAM-wise, referral-wise, BAMs are business activity meetings. Referrals are where we guide someone in. But the 4.9 million that we've done since 2016 has been between the members. So another bonus of why you'd want to join the Phoenix Business Exchange Group, because you can actually get more traction. It's like good marketing money, and you're getting good advice, and it's varied. Right. So last year to date is we've got Eric's coming in late here, over $131,955 in referrals year to date this year. Right. That's money that's sitting waiting to happen. And I'm going to stop the share, and I'm going to swing over to Mr. Tony Ginnis. And Tony, give us those witty words of wisdom.
Thank you, Bernie. I just realized that the new group for next week that's supposed to be August the 7th, so I think that was my error to put in there. So it's next Thursday at 1 o'clock for our midday group. For the education, have you heard the story about the ant and the pen? You know, it is said that if you put an ant on a white sheet of paper and it's walking around doing its thing, and you draw a circle, a black circle around the ant, and nice and thick, when it gets to the edge of the circle, it moves back. It thinks it's a wall. It thinks it's a limitation, and it goes all the way around, and then it just walks where before it walked anywhere, and now it's just walking within the circle. Spiders are the same thing. And so they actually think it's a figment of their imagination that this line on the paper is an actual wall that they can't get past. It's a limitation, so they only go within the confines of the line. And then in the experiments that scientists have done, they made the circle smaller and smaller and smaller. Eventually, the ant is just really, really in a confining position. And then if accidentally it crosses the line, it realizes instantly that it's fake. And at that point, you can never be limited again. So they can put the same ant on another sheet of paper, draw the circle, and it doesn't care. It'll go right through the line. So it realizes that it was just fake. So but how does that happen when we are in our own businesses, in our own limitations? Are some of the limitations fake, but we think they're absolutely real, that they're walls that we can't get past? It isn't, somebody once said that when you have something happen to you and the only thing left is strength, you'll choose that and realize it was not such a big deal after all. I remember a few cases where I had to either do public speaking in my earlier years, and I thought it was just going to be horrendous. And then after I did it, I looked back and it says, gee, it wasn't that big of a deal. What on earth was I afraid of? So when you look back, it's never as poignant and never as pungent as it is before you get into it, because our mind makes it so it's a big deal, that this is a real limitation. It's something that we can't get past. But it's, where did that come from? It's usually conditioning. Society has done a great job in giving us all kinds of limitations. I mean, if you look at any movie from Marvel where the hero wins, all right, if you wait long enough in the credits, right at the very end, he merges somewhere else, and it's like he's going to be coming back in a sequel, okay? And it programs us that, oh, okay, it wasn't done after all, but he won for now. But what about next time? That's all fake. All of it is fake. When people say that I got a promotion or I got a new client that's amazing, over the years I've had clients that just loved what I do, and you'll have people like that too. And then all of a sudden you get, oh, I got to send you the John, George, Mary, Wendy, whoever. You get all kinds of clients because they just absolutely love you. All right. And this is what happens when you connect to people, because when you have no limitation inside of you, you realize the shoe is not going to drop because, okay, now I got this client. All these things are really coming my way. What's going to be the payment, or what am I going to have to suffer to get this? Again, that is programming. That's all fake, because it is absolutely possible that everything in your life can go your way if you expect it. When you expect that the line will be in your road and you think it's real, then it is. Back to you, Bernie.
Tony, thank you so much. And since we're live on LinkedIn, that is the link to get into it. And so post your contact details in there and anything you want to promote. Now we're going to do a round robin of, hey, what's been going on in your work week, BAMs, referrals, any of that good stuff. And the fickle finger of fate is swinging over. I'm going to start off with Kat and then go to Matt. Go ahead, Kat.
Hi everybody, I'm Kat. I'm going to start with the BAM because I forgot to give you that on Monday. So I had a lovely conversation with Rail. If you've not spoken to him, you need to learn all the magical things he does because the man's a genius. So I did that, and then what do I do? I help people to be seen and found both online and offline through the power of marketing. So I'm looking to speak to anybody whose marketing is not connecting them to the people they want to talk to. And other than that, if anybody wants a BAM, drop me a message and I'll have a catch up with you next week. Thank
Oh, I
you.
like that. A cat chat. That's pretty witty. Well, we're going to swing over to Mr. Matt and then go to Susan McGarry. Beat that, Matt Cat. Cat Matt. Oh, sorry, that came out wrong. You know what, Matt? Just carry on. I'm going to hush now.
Thanks, Bernie. Um, Matt Ledard here from Arizona HVAC Services. The dog days of summer. It's been hot, and I'm not sure if people are having some difficulties getting some cooling in their house evenly distributed throughout the home. Sometimes people feel that they have to upgrade their equipment and make some changes. Sometimes it's simple little fixes that can help you out by doing some simple things in the home to help increase the comfort levels. Stratification, heat rises, cold falls. So naturally, cold is going to be in your basement, heat's going to be upstairs. One way to get that to work a little bit better is in the basement. Throughout the whole home, you should have return air system designed in the home to bring back the hot or cold air back to the system, to the furnace, to be reconditioned and be redistributed out. What happens in the summertime is the return air in the basement is usually left open, and it just keeps drawing air to the basement, which, because cold air is heavy and wants to fall, it just keeps pulling the cold air to the basement, and it's not allowing it to get to the upper floors properly. So by blocking off that return air in your basement, and the supplies to the basement as well, can help push some extra air to the upper floors. And when you block off the return, it will help draw more hot, humid air from the upper floors to be brought back down to the system to be reconditioned. So I just wanted to make sure I passed on some tips here today to help people make that adjustment in their home. And typically people that do make these adjustments are much more comfortable in their homes. So if you have any other questions about how you can be more comfortable, feel free to reach out. Matthew Ledard, Arizona HVAC Services, quality you can trust, guaranteed. As for BAMs, nothing as of late. I am meeting up with Wendy this morning after this meeting to have a coffee, and I have a little gift card for her. She's passed on a bunch of referrals to me lately. And so we like to offer a $50 Visa gift card to people that help us out. So I'm going to drop off a couple of things to her and have a little coffee. So if anybody else knows anybody, I'm happy to give somebody else some gift cards too. So feel free to reach out. Have a good day.
Matt,
Bye for now.
Matt, thank you
Oh,
so
and
much.
just let everybody know, I won't be here next week. I am gone on vacation. So, Mike, if you're available and you might be able to help me out, if you want to, can you fill in for me, good sir? Thank you very much. Appreciate that a lot.
Thumbs up. You can land the fishing line in the water. And we're also looking for an orthopedist, so a foot doctor. And if you know of one, there's services required. And Penny Lee is the contact person, not because she needs a foot doctor, but because she handles the intake of new businesses. Susan McGarry, and then I will swing over to Redmond. Susan, go ahead, ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Bernie. I spend much of my summer vendoring and being in front of people and missing strangers on their pain wherever it hurts. And the feedback has been tremendous. It's not wait 3-4 minutes, it's instant. And it was really interesting. My son, who works for Health Canada, he's a biologist and he studies the liver. Basically, he lets food companies know if their food is safe. But one thing he pointed out is Tylenol. If you read the labels carefully, it reads in there will cause liver damage. Not it might cause liver damage. Perhaps it'll cause liver damage. You might be that one person that gets liver damage. No, it says will cause liver damage. So if there's anyone that you know and care about that's suffering from joint muscle pain, usually caused from inflammation or arthritis, please reach out to me. I have a great little educational video that will help them understand how this product works and why it works so effectively. Susan with Pure Trim, no BAMs to report, but hopefully I'll get more active next week. Thanks so much, Bernie, back to you.
Thank you, ma'am. And hey, you know that golf tournament I was talking about? There's the link to register for that for $88. And we're going over to Redmond, and then we're going to Wendy. Redmond, over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Bernie. Hi, everyone. I'm O'Brien at the Rigon Blurs Professional Corporation. Our firm, as mentioned, practices in a variety of areas of law, and I focus on family law. That's what I practice the most in, and in wills and estates. And we definitely try to provide the services that clients need. They might be going through a more difficult time, or maybe a transactional kind of service that they need. Could be a cohabitation agreement or marriage contract, could be a will, power of attorney. So I'm there, our firm is there to really meet what our clients' needs are, to try to communicate, develop a good working relationship. And as I mentioned, just to meet their needs and goals in family law and wills and estates. And in terms of BAMs, then it was good to have a BAM Susan Ebbs recently, and got to purchase a few cleaning products from Melaleuca from your company, so appreciate that. And Tony, the ongoing business, thank you. And Matt, just a while ago, providing a little bit of information, I guess, on a will related inquiry. So thanks as well for that. Revenue Brown for Deborah Blurs Professional Corporation, protecting your rights is our priority. Thanks.
Redmond, thank you so much. And by the way, you heard Matt talking to Mike, and hey, you know what Mike does other than many other things, or many other good things? He also fills in for those if the schedule is open, and he will fill in and represent you if you can't make it because you are taking vacation time. And Wendy, over to you, and then we will bounce over to Eric. Go ahead, Wendy.
Good morning, everyone. Wendy Chung, real estate broker with Century 21 Synergy, the Ottawa Housing Condo Group. Changes in the air, not only for my clients who are making moves, but also within my own team. So I just want to remind everyone, as a business owner, don't be afraid of change. Change means you're still growing, but you're growing in a direction that makes sense. I find that sometimes things can get stale within your business because you keep doing the same thing over and over again. But as things begin to change, you grow more. So as a result of that, Kat and I are going to have a BAM tomorrow. I'm also going to be meeting with Rahel. I'll be booking a BAM with him. I've got ongoing business with Tony. Tony, thank you very much for meeting with my beautiful friend Marta. She was visiting from Poland for a very short time, and we got on the conversation about someone that she could talk to. And of course, she went to meet with Tony, and she had a lovely BAM with him. Ongoing business with Susan S., Matt Ladard. I've got somebody else who might need your help with their furnace. I actually just popped in to see them the other day, and they said, you know what, I think we need someone to look at our furnace. So there's a possibility there of some more business for you. And they're nice and close. They're in Orleans as well. I sent Jacqueline a referral. We haven't quite gotten them together yet, but we hope to be working with these clients to help them with their next move. Other than that, just been busy golfing, having a great time golfing, just connecting with people, and just enjoying life. So thank you very much.
Wendy, thank you so much. And just to recap on the golf, we have another element to it. There's sponsorship. And if you want some more details about the sponsorship, reach out to Mike. It gets you showcased not only at the event, but in the Play It Forward for Wishes component too. And Mike can speak more to that later on. Eric, sir, over to you. And then we will go to Jacqueline.
Thank you, Bernie. Eric Sonego from the now merged CA Pros that happened, I think, this week. We are now a firm that has 10 offices across Canada, and we will have about 25 offices by the end of the year. Those are the people that we're talking to. Of course, things will change here a little bit, in that we will have to be more on the ball than we are already, right? So we will have, and my Wednesday mornings might be more difficult to deal with because I play soccer on Tuesdays. So, like, I don't know if I can keep the no clients on Wednesday morning rule going for very long, but I think that with that bigger firm, I might have to wake up faster than I do on Wednesday mornings. I'm having a BAM with Bernie this week. I think it's this week.
Yep.
And
Tomorrow.
I asked Sam to see when he's back in town, because I can see that he's not in town right now. So it's no emergency. I just wanted to know when he's back so that I can book an appointment with him. Summer being hot, politicians stay away from the hot confines of Parliament Hill, so that there's very little in rules or laws that are new, from what they were in the spring. I think that m- most people have gotten their taxes done already. So if you got refunds, you've received them. If you owe money, they've been hounding you already. So it's not it's business as usual with the CRA. Now, what can happen in the future with this new government that we have? I think it's too early to tell, because they haven't really tabled anything in the House yet. But something will change with the Tax Act. I can guarantee you that when I am giving this introduction in October, I will have a lot to say about the things that have changed in the Tax Act. But as of now, nothing has changed yet. Um, I think that record keeping will stay the same. I think that small business taxes will stay probably the same. There's not very little they can tweak on it. I think capital gains will be reviewed again. I think succession taxes will be reviewed again. I think interpersonal relationships in corporations will be reviewed again. Those three things the government has not let go yet, but they're working on it. So, historically speaking, interpersonal relationships in corporations have been tweaked since the 1970s. So you can bet that they're gonna come and tweak it some more, because they hate to see corporate owners benefit their families through their corporation, and because of that, they try to change it. Now they change two, they come back on one, they go back two, they come back on one. So that's why we're always changing it. Anyways, if you want to discuss this to a deeper depth, 613-254-7310.
Eric, thank you so much. And so East Trade Winds, that is the link to come on in. We're hosting every Tuesday from 8 to 9. Free to attend, and you register once and you can save it into your calendar or rinse and repeat. And Jacqueline, over to you, and then we will go to Mike. Go ahead, Jacqueline.
Perfect. And another beautiful day, I think. And after my interesting evening yesterday, I decided that there's a number of things that I need to do. And that is to have my car taken a look at, Sam, and to have, yeah, I know apparently you're not here, and to have a conversation with Eric. Taxes are a big deal these days. And I know my clients have big questions too. So my job is to find out how many of them actually opened up the promo I sent in the spring with my flower seeds in it. I'm wondering if anyone thought that they might want to plant it. And that my job is to make sure that people are planting their garden, their financial garden. When you're looking for strategies for your mortgage money, you know you want to take a beautiful deep breath, lift your shoulders, take them back, drop them down, exhale, and call your mortgage honey. Thank you.
Jacqueline, thank you so much. And we're also looking for people who handles storage. Apparently, we all own stuff, and we need a place to park the stuff. And usually, it's not in the garage because the garage ain't got no more room left. And if you're like me, we've just cleared out our basement, and there's a lot of stuff. And yeah, I'm not going to go into that story, but it was a good workout. Don't want to do that again. So, if you have a residential storage operator that's out there, have them reach out to Penny Lee. And we'll go to Mike and then Sam. Mike, what's happening, sir?
Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Mike here, representing Orr Motors, located in the heart of Stittsville. And my role with Orr Motors is business and community development. Orr Motors has an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles, and they really specialize in a lot of late model luxury SUVs and also late model high-end pickup trucks. So do you know what? A lot of people hate buying a vehicle, even in some cases more than going to the dentist. And why is that? Because buying a vehicle is a dance back and forth, mainly containing a lot of tension. Sometimes people feel like they're in the lion's den. So guess what? I take you out of the lion's den, which removes the tension. How? Well, if you know somebody that who might be in the market for a late model vehicle, please let me know, and I will directly introduce them to Fred Orr, who's the owner of Orr Motors, instead of going through the sales team, the whole dance, and the whole bit or whatever. Mike representing Orr Motors, no dance required.
Nice. And if you're going to have a BAM with me, or you just want to have a place to go for an office that you need for a short haul, whether an hour or for a day, at Hive. It's located at 1745 Courtwood, mid center of the city, so it's kind of convenient. Sam, Sunny Sam,
Sorry,
Sunny Beachy.
excuse me, Sam. I forgot to say I had a BAM with Susan McGarry, which was really great to catch up with her. She forgot about it because it was nothing to her, but I remember.
Oh, you're not reading the chat, are you, buddy? It's already in the chat. She remembered. She remembered. Yeah. Sunny Sam, Beachman, what's up?
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning, everyone. Here I am, yes, in Port Stanley, sitting outside so people don't hear me talking and disturb them when they're sleeping. Just a wonderful morning here. Because I've been quiet the last few minutes, it's been interesting watching the wildlife. First, when Wendy was talking, a little rabbit that I was watching from about 30 feet away came right up to me about 2 feet from my where I'm sitting, listening to Wendy. So I don't know what your voice is, but you brought the little rabbit close to me. And then just a few seconds ago, just before I came on, a hummingbird came by, and it was like about here. I could hear his wings fly. They make a humming sound when they're. Anyway, it was quite interesting. Sam Stewart Connected Cars. Yes, at the cottage. If people can wait, Jacqueline, if you can wait, or Eric, I will be here for another week, but I can try to fit you in. If not, I can give you a referral to people that I know. So either way, please get in touch with me. Send me a text message, and I'll try and arrange things for you one way or another. Matt, I haven't heard from your dad yet, but maybe he's busy. Anyway, well, minor repairs, dash cameras, things like that is my specialty. Also do let's see, cleaning up cars. I do that in the summertime. I don't do it in the wintertime because I don't like my fingers freezing. But I will do that in the summertime when it's nice weather like it is today. When I'm not here, I'm back in Ottawa, not at the cottage here. And talk about things going on. We have a new used Sea-Doo down here, and was out yesterday water skiing behind it. So it's a bigger, more powerful unit, and I noticed it yesterday. I think my arms are stretched another extra couple inches from water skiing. Let's see, Babs wise. Let's see, Rahal. There we go. I'm gonna pronounce that right. I'm gonna bug my son when he gets up and see if he's finally contacted him to get that chat box on my website. And as I mentioned there, I'm waiting to hear from Matt's dad and Erica and Jacqueline so I can arrange something for them. That's it for me, Sam Sturz, ConnectedCars.ca. Can't wait to hear Susan Ebbs this morning. Bye now.
Sam, thank you so much. And if you have any events that are coming up that you want the community, the Phoenix community to know about, it could be a sporting event, it could be another type of business event that would be appealing to the group, to the rest of the membership, send it off. We can take it and post it. If you have an event that you're launching, let's say you're doing a ta-da moment, again, same deal. Promote. And Tony, you're next, sir. Give us some sound.
Okay. Thank you, Bernie. Hi, everybody. Tony Jennis from Higher Self. I'm the spirit guy of the group. Well, tonight is bathing night. So we're going to really use a lot of suds energetically. We're going to get everybody cleaned up. We are using tuning forks, crystal bowls, and we just got in a native drum. It just sounds amazing. I always like to go big, everything I do, either I do it or I don't. So looking forward to incorporating that into the bath tonight. If you have a question, any question that you haven't decided what you want to do, whether it's so evenly matched, should I choose this or should I choose that? And this is a great way to be able to get that answer outside of you. We all have the answers. That's why we call it a reading when people come to me, because I'm reading your energy, but you have access to it, and we're going to be able to help you get that access this evening. Starts at 7 p.m. to 9, and there was a cancellation last night. There was a last minute. One person couldn't make it for something, and they had to cancel. They'll be in the August one. And so I have one spot left if you want to come in person. Of course, I have about 25 or so online that will be also attending there. So whichever you like to do. So if you'd like to check this out, it's really going to be life-changing. Matt had a good experience there a number of, last month when we had this. So if you would like to experience this is a phenomenon that is going, like millions of these are happening all around the world. There's little groups happening just to bring a higher consciousness, a higher sense of vibration to a certain place. And this is going to bring some incredible benefits to us down the road. I mean, we're going to explain more about that in tonight's session. So so that's basically it. So we have I'm still doing business with Kat, and there's ongoing stuff there. Thanks a lot, Kat. You are so amazing. It's just you were always willing to help, and it's great because we could sure use it. Ongoing business with Eric Senego with our taxes and stuff. And I had a chat with Rael. He's still tweaking our. We have a big site. We have over 225 pages on our website. So it's a massive site. And we're getting all of the things, but it's working great. I'm so impressed with that. And my mom's condo is going live today. So we're just over the top happy. We're tickled pink because the moment we sell that condo, it will change mom's life as she's moving in with us. And this way she has family around her, and that's really what it's all about. When you're getting to a certain stage in your life, being alone all week isn't fun, and she's not much of a, butterfly, or social butterfly and stuff. She likes to be more like on her own. She focuses a lot on family. So this will be a great move for her. So Wendy, thank you so much for this. This will sell in 7 days. That's my prediction. We'll see what happens. By next week, we should have a nice notification for you guys. Thanks a lot. Go ahead, Bernie. All yours.
Oh, no, Tony, not a problem. So, Bernie Fransbrook, I connect businesses. I have a podcast that's on the go, and I also involved with these trade winds. And so, with Jacqueline and Tony attended this week's session. And what else? I believe I met with Rael recently, and everybody's meeting with Rael. And if you notice at the bottom of what I've just shared, that's Rael's podcast that got released. it's up and running. So it talks about his journey in that particular space. I've got a quick ask. I'm looking to rehome a pleco, and I'll post a picture in the chat later on. A pleco is a armored catfish. I can't release it into the wild because it's indigenous to South America, and apparently last time I checked, I think we're in North. He's about a foot long. So, he's a third of a meter, and he's looking for a home. He's very docile, freshwater animal, and he's looking for a place. We're going through a bit of a remodeling in the house, and so we moved the fish tank last night. That was fun, and yeah, and
That's a big tank.
Yeah, no, he needs a bigger tank than what I got. So
Yeah,
anyhow,
yeah.
yeah.
He's a foot
When
and a half long.
No, he's a foot long. He's
A foot long. Okay, well, still,
Yeah,
it's a fish. Yeah.
and he's got girth to him. I think he's been doing workouts in the tank there. He's got good abs. Anyhow, low maintenance, and I'll post some. Anyhow, he's free to a good home. Anyhow, I'm going to stop because you know what? It's Susan Epps. Susan, what's cruising in your neighborhood?
Thank you so much, Bernie. First of all, Tony, I'm looking forward to the sound bathing. It should be an amazing experience. I have ongoing business with Wendy and Penny Lee, and Matt's already left, but Matt and I had a BAM, and he's going to try out some of the cleaning products. And Kat and I are going to hopefully get together sometime next month, maybe next week. And we've been trying to get together for a couple of months. So I look forward to that, Kat. I think that's everything for the BAMs. Okay, so shall I go ahead with my speech now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, I took a bit of information from our guide. It's called Melaleuca Wellness Guide. And I thought I would just talk to you again about dirty laundry. So you might not think that your laundry will get clean with that Tide. All you have to do is toss it in the washing machine and out it will come. Well, guess what? All of those products that you're currently using from the grocery store, they're full of chemicals, phthalates, chlorine bleach, and all those things adhere to the material. So it's up against your skin as you're going through your day. And they're causing all sorts of problems like asthma. We're seeing an increase in conditions like autism and ADHD. It's just amazing what is happening in that way. So even the fabric softeners, they've got things like phthalates and synthetic musks, so they smell nice. I've heard people say, throw the dryer sheet into your clothing drawer and it makes things all nice and fresh. Guess what? That's not a great idea because they interfere with your hormones like lowered testosterone, thyroid issues, even reproductive problems. I already mentioned about the respiratory problems with the dryer sheets. Get this, they release volatile organic compounds. Here we go. Listen to this. Benzene, acetaldehyde, and limonene. Try and say that twice. So that's what happens when you put that dryer sheet into your dryer. Also, these chemicals are causing skin irritations. So we're having problems with dermatitis, inflammation of the skin. What else is there? There's, can't think of the word. All sorts of conditions anyways. Now, it's not bad enough that you are being affected by these chemicals. The environment is now being infected. I don't know if you've seen on the TV, there's this one guy and a team. They go around on the ocean beaches and pick up all sorts of tons and tons of bottles that are floating in the oceans. And guess what? That's harming our fish and our sea life. So we don't want to be putting these bottles into our environment. as much as possible. Melaleuca's products are concentrated, so you get to use less bottles. You just keep refilling the small one. So you're saving the environment, you're saving yourself money. Okay, we have this program. It's called EcoSense Laundry System. And it's a combined program so that you have everything all in one package should you decide to do it. So you save yourself money again. The laundry detergent, as I mentioned, it's concentrated 6 times. And the way that it works is natural enzymes and biodegradable ingredients. Kind of half reading from my notes and half talking to you. We also have the fabric softener. It's so nice when you pull this laundry out of the dryer and it's fresh. It smells fresh, but it feels fresh. But our products would be free from phthalates, formaldehyde, artificial dyes. That's another thing that's causing problems with people's. Melaleuca has stain removers, brighteners, and boosters. So you're getting all this done, but getting it done naturally. Enzymes do the job. Our skin is the largest organ on our body. We don't want to keep putting all these chemicals on ourselves. Melaleuca's products, we don't have anybody calling poison control. Our caps don't have to have the child-proof caps on. They're safe. Don't recommend drinking them, but if a child should happen to get in, they're not going to have as many problems. Regular products like Tide, etc., many calls to the poison control. They're so toxic. So your clothes should leave you clean, not your body compromised. So I have a quick video that I sent to Tony, so it explains one of our products, and look forward to keeping you clean and free from chemicals. Thank you, Tony.
For years, one of the biggest challenges in the laundry room has been finding a safe, effective alternative to chlorine bleach. For generations, moms have used chlorine bleach to whiten clothes and remove stains. But the dangers of chlorine bleach have also been well documented over the years. Chlorine bleach is a health risk, both in the home and to the environment. Certain types of stains are categorized as bleachable, like chocolate, wine, pizza sauce, berries, and coffee. These stains are typically removed with oxidizing agents, most commonly chlorine bleach. For those who choose not to use chlorine bleach, it can be difficult to find an alternative solution. Melaleuca has the answer to this dilemma with Melabright Plus Oxy. Melabright Plus Oxy combines the power to whiten and remove more stains, eliminate odors, and battle dinginess. All in a small, dissolvable toss-in pack that contains 0 chlorine bleach. Melabright Plus Oxy combines 5 natural enzymes with sodium percarbonate to safely remove stains, improve fabric whiteness and brightness, and eliminate odors. Sodium percarbonate is an oxidizing agent that cleans with the power of hydrogen peroxide. When sodium percarbonate is added to water, millions of tiny oxygen bubbles are released, which break the chemical bond of the stain-causing substance, putting it into solution so it can be effectively removed from your laundry. Hydrogen peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen and leaves only sodium carbonate or soda ash behind, which is perfectly harmless to the environment. Watch Melabright Plus Oxy at work and see what happens inside the washing machine when you toss in a pack. First, iodine is added to room temperature water. In our demonstration, the iodine represents bleachable stains that can plague a load of laundry. Then, 1 small dissolvable toss-in pack of Melabright Plus Oxy is added and gently stirred. As the pack dissolves, the sodium percarbonate in Melabright Plus Oxy instantly reacts with the iodine. The oxygen agent quickly removes all of the dark color from the water. In just seconds, the stain is gone. This is just a small demonstration of how Mellow Bright Plus Oxy whitens whites, brightens brights, and eliminates odors. So you can experience the beautiful results you want without the dangers of chlorine bleach. Mellow Bright Plus Oxy, helping your clothes and you look absolutely brilliant. And it's only from Melaleuca. For years.
No, there it goes. So that's just one of our products, and I love to have it so that it's safe for the environment. That's the main thing. We don't want to be polluting the environment any more than we already are. Because look at what's, the heat. We're having extreme heat. I heard I think it was Spain, temperature was a high of 50.5 centigrade, which is 133 Fahrenheit. So we're really fooling around with our Earth with the global warming. So that's the end of my talk. Does anyone have any questions?
Go ahead, Wendy.
Susan, thank you for that. I'm actually putting in an order shortly, and I think I'm going to try that product. I love the demonstration. It was very impressive. Anyway, I wanted to ask you, so some of my mugs are getting stained with coffee, and I find that even though I scrub it and wash it and put it through the machine, the dishwasher, it doesn't really come out white and bright again. Does Melaleuca have a product for that type of stain removing from mugs and cups and maybe bowls that are stained?
Are you already using the dish detergent?
I am, yeah.
Okay. And then there's also the blue fresh that you can put in the drawer.
The rinse aid?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I have that already.
Okay. Then I'd have to look and see what else, because you could specially use that to get rid of those stains. I'm thinking Solumel, but I'm not positive about that.
Okay.
Can you not use one of these packs that you put that in the dishwasher? I know it's not for dishes; it's mostly for clothes. But if it is an oxy thing, it should be good for that.
Should be safe. I can double check for you though.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Because it looks like it's about the same size as that the little trap that you put it in.
Yeah, yeah. Because we also have the liquid one and then the little pods. So
yeah, I know what you mean about the coffee stains, Wendy. We have that too. My wife drinks a lot of tea, and that's really stains a lot of the cups. So we have to sort of do the polishing. So that's a good question.
Okay, I'll look into that for you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Or find out if toothpaste whitener will fix it for you. I'm just kidding. I have no idea if that will work, but hey, at least if you use it, you can put it in your mouth later on.
Yeah.
Just I don't know if it's going to give you the
that
right
might
flavor.
Work too, yeah. When we have questions like this, I just call up Melaleuca's product line and ask them, and they advise what products are best used for that issue or any other issue that comes up. So I'll get that number to you, Wendy, but I'll give them a dingle and find out the answer to your question.
Okay, thank you.
Another quick question, Susan. What about running shoes? I know you can put some running shoes in the wash, in the laundry. Is that still advisable, or what are your thoughts on that?
I think that should be fairly safe to do.
Okay.
There's also a product that you can spray your shoes and or boots in the winter, and it freshens up the shoes or boots, because we have our feet sweat when we're in our running shoes and everything. So this freshens up the shoes.
I was more looking at if you're whippersnippering, you'll have the grass stains.
Yeah. Well, Solumel would get rid of those grass stains.
Oh, will it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And actually, one thing I just had an experience my grandson left me a little present of gum in the back seat of the car, and just took the Solumel in a wet cloth and scraped it, let it sit for a minute, and then scraped it. Came right off, like kind of dissolved the gum. It was really cool the way it worked. So Solumel, I swear by Solumel. It's my number one friend in the whole group of products. It does everything. Maybe if you spilled some wine, Sam, while you're at the cottage there, make a stain on your couch, well, this will get rid of that too. So it's a really fantastic product. Stops ants and mosquitoes too. So it's really a good product. So I'll stop there.
Any other questions for Susan?
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Susan. I've just posted the photos in the chat of Dilbert, the Plucko, and there's a Wikipedia link in there. So he's about 5 years old, and apparently the bigger tank is what he needs, and 15 years. He's not quite an African parrot, so that's good. You won't live to 90 going, so what? And I'm going to wind us up with a quote for the day. A mind is like a parachute. If it doesn't work, it is. If it isn't, I ruined that one.
Work, yeah, it doesn't.
A mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it is not open. From Frank Zappa.
That's great. Yeah, that would fit in the bathtub. That fish, eh?
He would. He just needs a slightly larger tank, and I feed him slowly.
Larger than a bathtub? Oh, cool.
No, not larger than the bathtub. His current tank is not a bathtub.
Oh,
otherwise we wouldn't have. It'd be a swimming pool. Which
yeah.
It just gets a wafer a day, not wafer thin, and he's content. You don't grab a hold of him because he does have that's the armor part, right? So
yeah, you don't see those fish very, very much. There's a pretty rare fish that would be good for like Shane's place when you come in and get your back adjusted. You get.
He just be sitting there staring at you. He just likes to float out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't make a lot of noise, unlike the finches and the budgies. He's quiet as